Jeffrey Hawken, and I've been YPO 10 years.
Tell us about your forum trip to Alaska.
We did a lot of fishing. We flew these prop planes.
Scariest flight we've ever had. During that flight, it was about 50 feet off the sea deck. We couldn't see a thing. Hawk, I say, was concerned. JR was sleeping, and I think I soiled myself during that flight.
How would you describe Jeff?
Jeff's a guy you can count on. If he tells you he'll do something, it's done. He's the kind of guy who gives more than he takes, but he really represents the best of YPO. He's thoughtful and he's experienced, and he passes along a lot of great information and insights.
He operates at the highest level of personal integrity.
The greatest guy you could ever hope to have as a friend.
He's really a job hopper.
A very quick wit and great timing.
A consummate smartass.
He is incredibly, fantastically sarcastic.
I think it's going to be complete mayhem once he graduates and we don't have Jeff around to make sure that there's a process check after every 15 minutes.
With Jeff, you're either early or you're late. He's very punctual and he expects the same of others. I mean, he really thinks about that. Like, a lot. Like maybe too much. I probably wouldn't call it obsessive compulsive, maybe just obsessive.
What have you learned from Jeff?
If you can't get a signal on your cell phone, you should have a cell phone in every possible service, whether it's AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile. If that doesn't work, he has a satellite phone.
What do you admire about Jeff?
I admire most that he's a balanced guy. He's not only extremely accomplished businessman and a leader in the boardroom, but he's a great guy and he's fun to hang with when he's in board shorts on the beach.
His commitment to family.
He is such an amazingly, wonderfully dedicated father and husband.
What will you always remember about Jeff?
His sequential check stub filing system.
The one time he was late and I wasn't.
What do you love about Jeff?
I'd like to say his quick wit, but I don't always love his quick wit. Also got the serious and really caring side. And when you get to know Jeff, getting to enjoy both the funny side and seeing the serious and genuine guy that he is, that's really what I love most about Jeff.
He's pushed us all to be better people.
You can completely trust him and completely count on him.
I know the chapter is going to sorely miss Jeff, of course, because we're going to have to find a new conference room.
He keeps me on my toes in a big way. So I thank him for that, but I also don't like him for that.
I think he's leaving to become a Navy SEAL. You remember those Somali pirates? He was way into that. Personally, I don't think it's true what people were saying. He wasn't really waiting at his front door with his wetsuit on and night vision goggles. Yeah, I mean, that stuff might have been in his car, but he wasn't wearing it.
Here's a guy who paid some pretty good money to get abused during a Navy SEALs Hell Week, and now is counting the days to the next one. So, in kind of a crazy way, it's a little sick, but inspiring, I suppose.
The name of the seminar was Leadership Under Fire. It should have been Leadership Underwater.
He has become Mr. Hard Fitness, body armor wearing Navy SEAL.
Did you yell at Jeff and tell him to get down on all fours and basically boss him around and be as mean as you can, that he actually responds really well and loves it?
I want to be a Navy SEAL. I want to be a Navy SEAL.
The SEAL event was meant to be fun.
There was no fun. We had to march into the water, arm interlocked, turn around and lay back in the water in the surf for about an hour. They were throwing up, doing their calisthenics. I did 500 push-ups in the first 5 hours. This is for you, Lance. We did them in the sand, we did them in the water, we did them everywhere. It was pretty brutal. Thanks, Lance.